Record button. Maybe there's something here. Zelda, guys! Zelda!
Producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Oh, no.
We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Yeah, the game is
For
not coming this year,
we'll have to
folks.
ask you to wait just a bit longer.
Yeah, again. All right, then.
While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Of course.
Please take a look.
I think I know what this is. Skyward Sword HD. There we go. Looks gorgeous. Graphically speaking, it's a good update. Nice. Okay, I'm very interested to see the controls. It doesn't seem to be motion controlled anymore. Here we go. Skyward Sword HD.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda
7 more
Skyward
minutes.
Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield.
Yeah.
With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive.
Cool.
And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword.
Yeah, but what about
Swing
Switch
it to
Lite?
have Link swing his sword in the game.
Okay.
The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield.
Yeah.
By lifting the
Pretty
controller,
much like the
you can
Joy-Cons.
raise the shield
No,
to
and
block
Nunchuck
enemy
on
attacks.
the Wii. Okay.
You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons,
I was right.
we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
I was right.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward.
Okay.
To swing to the right,
Oh, that's
to the
cool.
left, or diagonally,
Oh,
just tilt the stick in the
that's
respective direction.
super. Okay, that's amazing use of the controllers.
Here's something else we've been working on.
Oh.
Specially designed Joy-Con controllers.
Oh yes.
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the
We
Master
are
Sword, while
getting
the
it.
left features a Hylian shield motif.
Yes. Yes.
The Legend
yes,
of Zelda
yes,
Skyward
yes,
Sword,
yes, yes,
as the
yes.
game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii and those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda.
Absolutely. July?
The
Okay.
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches
Good
July
summer
16th.
game. Summer game.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release day at your local retailers.
Getting those.
Many of you
Hope
may
they
already
are
know this, but The
hope
Legend
they're
of Zelda
drifting
Skyward
free.
Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild
Correct.
game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
I think last time I played it was in 2014, 2015, yeah.
Please
So
look
6
forward
years
to
ago.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Cool. We got 4 more minutes left.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls.
Very glad
by
with the
tilting
controller
the right
scheme.
control
Very
stick.
good.
Okay, The next game will be our last announcement for today.
Okay.
Please take a
What's
look
this?
at this.
Another Zelda game. What's this? This is not Zelda. This is not Zelda. Splatoon 3!